All right, badminton fanatics, get ready to unleash some serious power on the court. Because today we're diving deep into strength training,
Yeah,
specifically how strength training can transform your badminton game.
absolutely.
And we're not talking about getting beefy like a bodybuilder.
No, no, no.
This is all about targeted strength training to make you an unstoppable force on the court, right?
Exactly.
We've got a ton of expert recommendations here all about building the right muscles and movements to win those points.
And what's really cool is that strength training for badminton, it's not just about big muscles.
Yeah.
It's about building that explosive power, agility, and endurance that this sport demands.
It's true.
Yeah, imagine yourself effortlessly gliding across the court, smashing those lightning fast shots, and outlasting your opponent in those crazy long rallies.
Oh, yeah.
That's the power of what we're talking about today.
It's the dream.
Yes.
So let's break this down. Let's unpack this training plan because I know you're not just here for some vague advice.
Right.
You want something you can actually use, right?
Actionable.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So how often should you be hitting the weights?
Right.
Our experts recommend aiming for 2 to 3 sessions per week.
Huh?
But, and this is a big but, before you go scheduling those sessions back to back, there's a super important piece of the puzzle.
I bet it's rest.
You guessed it.
Yes.
Rest.
So important.
So important. Why is rest so important?
Well, when you're strength training, you're pushing your muscles, you're actually creating these tiny little micro tears in the muscle fibers.
Oh.
Might sound kind of bad,
Yeah, it does.
but it's actually a good thing because rest allows your body to repair those tears, and guess what? They come back even stronger.
I like it.
Yeah, and there's this process called muscle protein synthesis,
Okay.
and that's what's responsible for all that repair and growth.
So we're talking like 24 to 48 hours after your workout.
Yeah, that's when it peaks, so timing those strength training sessions is key.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you got to plan those sessions strategically,
Absolutely.
especially around your badminton schedule.
Yes, and our experts recommend planning those strength sessions on the days you're not playing badminton,
Makes sense.
or at least after you've practiced your skills.
Okay.
It's all about maximizing that recovery so you can really push it in your next session.
I like it. I like it. And speaking of planning, our sources talk about this cool concept called periodization.
Yes.
What is periodization?
It sounds a lot fancier than it is. It's just basically like different chapters in your training throughout the year.
Okay.
Each one is fine-tuned to a specific goal.
Right.
Yeah, so one chapter might focus on hypertrophy, which is a fancy way of saying building muscle mass.
Okay.
Then you might switch gears to a strength phase, where you lift heavier weights to increase your maximum strength.
Makes sense.
And as you get closer to a competition, you might go into a power phase,
Mhm.
where you're focusing on those explosive movements to get those lightning-fast reactions. And then, of course, a maintenance phase to make sure you keep all those gains you worked so hard for during the season.
Yeah, you don't want to lose those gains.
Like,
You got to
yeah.
keep it up.
Yeah,
So periodization is all about working towards your badminton goals in a smart way, right?
absolutely, strategically.
Strategically.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we know why strength training is important.
Yes.
We know how to plan it around our badminton schedule.
Yeah.
So now let's get to the good stuff.
Yeah, the nitty-gritty,
The sets, the reps,
the exercise.
the actual exercises. What are we doing?
Yeah,
This is where people get overwhelmed.
right. It can feel complicated.
It can be like, oh my goodness, where do I even start?
Right. So many options.
But these sources break it down so clearly.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, it's great.
A really simple framework based on your goals.
I love it.
So let's say you want to build raw strength.
Okay.
They recommend 3 to 5 sets of 4 to 6 reps.
Mm.
And you're using heavier weights here. Like, think of a weight that really challenges you to complete those reps with good form.
You're really feeling the burn.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, got it.
Now, for endurance, to keep you going strong during those long rallies, we're talking 2 to 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps with lighter weights.
Okay, so lighter weights, more reps.
Exactly.
Got it.
And finally, for explosive power, like those smash shots,
Yeah, we need that power.
aim for 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps with moderate weights.
Okay.
But here's the thing, and this is super important. It's not just about lifting any weight.
Right.
It's about choosing exercises that actually mimic what you do on the badminton court.
Yes, that makes so much sense.
Yes, it has to
It
translate.
has to translate.
Right,
So forget those bicep curls in the mirror.
right. No more just looking good.
Yeah, none of that. We need functional exercise.
We need badminton-specific movements.
Yes.
Think about those lunges, those explosive lunges you do to reach the net.
Oh,
You need incredible lower body strength for that.
it's true.
And our sources love explosive squats to build that.
Yeah, squats are great.
Yeah.
And what about those powerful smashes?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone loves a good smash.
Absolutely. So for your upper body, exercises like pull-ups and overhead presses are key for building the strength you need for those winning smashes.
So we're working upper body, we're working lower body.
Yes.
We can't forget the core.
Ah, yes, the core. Badminton is all about twisting, turning, reaching for those shots.
Right.
You need a rock-solid core
Yes, you do.
for stability and power. And for that, planks and cable wood chops are your best friend.
Those are good ones.
Yeah.
I hate planks, but they're good.
They're effective.
They're effective, that's true.
And then there are those functional exercises we talked about, the ones that directly mimic those on-court movements,
Yeah, like what?
like medicine ball slams.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, you're training your body to react quickly and powerfully, just like in a real match.
That's awesome. I'm ready to hit the gym right now.
I know, me too.
This is great, but before everyone goes running off to the gym, we have to emphasize
Yes, form.
proper form.
So important
So important.
because you do not want to get injured.
No, we want to play badminton.
Exactly.
We don't want to be sidelined.
And that's where getting guidance from a trainer, especially when you're first starting out, can be a game changer.
100%. It's worth it.
It is.
Invest in your health.
Absolutely.
All right, so we've covered a lot,
We have.
but that brings us to the final thought, the question you need to ask yourself.
Okay.
What are your weaknesses on the court?
What are you struggling with?
Are your smashes weak?
Are you slow to the net?
Do you run out of breath?
Yeah, everyone's different. Brian.
Everyone is different.
You might need to focus on those quick lunges to the net, or maybe you want to smash the shuttlecock with the force of 1,000 suns.
1,000 suns. I love it.
You know, use this training plan as a foundation, but adapt it over time. Target your unique needs.
Yeah, make it yours.
Exactly. That's how you level up your game and become the badminton player you've always wanted to be.
You heard it here first, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely.
This was great.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Until next time.